Hey guys, welcome back to Review a Day. So this is the 75th Review a Day. Very exciting for me, probably just for me, who knows. I wanted to talk about something special because of the amazing anniversary that we've hit with this particular episode. So I am going to talk about Concrete by Paul Chadwick, which may be my favorite comic book series of all time. For those of you who have never read Concrete, and right now I'm showing you the second volume, Heights, and I'll get to why I'm showing you the second volume in a second. Basically, this regular guy ends up being captured by aliens, which sounds a lot cheesier than it is, and has his brain placed into a mostly indestructible concrete body. As a news reporter, as a writer beforehand, or at least an aspiring writer, he decides initially to use the body to do whatever he's always wanted to do. Climb the Himalayas, go to the bottom of the sea. Briefly, he tries to help people. It's the most superhero series you will ever read in your entire life. The thing that's so wonderful about Concrete is the character of Concrete himself is so soulful and so human. He makes huge mistakes most of the time. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a regular human being in an indestructible body and just has to deal with that. Other things that the series deals with is the body changes and grows over time, and he has to deal with things about that. It also deals with the side characters that he encounters who help him live through this life. It's a wonderful, amazing, magical series, and I don't use those words lightly. It really, really is. The reason I'm showing you the second volume is because I actually collected it initially in these, sort of collected, I think it's 2 or 3 issues in each volume. That's what hooked me on the series. You can actually pick those up as volume 1, which I highly recommend you do. However, what I also want to talk about briefly, and again, not to go all over the place about this, but 7, the most recently released, The Human Dilemma. This is the last series that Paul Chadwick has released about Concrete. I really hope there are more. But this is probably, I don't know, a pinnacle of comic book literature. Again, I'm not using that phrase lightly, but I don't want to ruin anything about the volume because certainly if you've never read it before, there's a lot of stuff that builds up to this. But essentially, it's about Concrete now that he's in this body that's made out of rock. Will he ever have children? Can he have children? What goes into having children? Who has the rights to have children? And that's, it gets into the philosophical debates about it. It gets into the religious debates about it, the political debates. And that's the thing. It's so smartly, intelligently, funnily done, but it never feels like it's preaching at any point. It just feels like somebody trying to work out their issues about life in a really fun, enjoyable way with this context of a big guy made out of rock. The other thing about this is, without scaring anybody away, probably one of the most erotic volumes of literature I've ever read in my life. If you read it, and for those of you who have read it, you know what I'm talking about, and it's kind of shockingly and surprisingly so in a really good way. It's great. I can't recommend Concrete highly enough. Read the first volume. Let me know what you think about it. Go seek it out. Definitely buy it. There you go. 75 shows. Hopefully going to be at least another 75 more. I don't know what I'm going to do for the 100th show now because I was kind of saving Concrete for the special occasion. But that's it. And again, as usual, thank you guys so much for continuing to watch this channel and stick with us. I will see you guys next time.